Good morning show right to the ELBC 99.9 and other frequencies across Liberia. Our guest is already here. He's Mr. Reginald Nagbe. So Nagbe is the head of the National Lottery. He will help us to do that comparison analysis. He's been there, I think, since the coming in of the ruling coalition government. Mr. Nagbe, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Sabot, and good morning to our people in residence.
And how you doing?
Sabot, I'm good. I'm energized and I'm prepared to see George we are having the second term.
Now, where you work, where you head, we basically invited to you because we think it's quite important. The people want to know the huge community we have out there, the disabled, the people that is supposed to be giving attention to, want to know how much you've done that on this administration. And in the past, also want to do a comparison analysis. When you took over, what did your book, your record, what did they show? Whether the last administration, under which, in fact, we today have, a running mate to President Weir, Ambassador Joseph Yumaboka, whether he was going to perform then, spearheading or helping that institution to help the disabled people. But first, under this administration, how much have you been able to do for those communities?
So, thank you very much. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Dr. George Weir, for affording us, me, Reginald Nagbe, a young man that was born in Newtown, to serve as the CEO, the Chief Administrator, and the Director General of the Liberia National Authority. When we took over the Liberia National Authority, it was in the Thursday. So what we first did at the National Authority, we were able to conduct an audit.
Okay.
An audit that inducted the former Director General that was supervised by Joseph Yumaboka. We noticed that all of the license fees that were being paid to the authority was not paid directly to the authority account.
Okay.
It was paid to individual pocket.
Individual pocket.
So what we did, we look at our books and we compare it to the bank statement. We invited the GAC. And the GAC indicted them and they were sent to court. But today, under the Liberia National Authority, we were able to raise millions of dollars from our license fees and other fees being collected by the authority. What we did again also, we met no policy paper at the Liberia National Authority. We were able to formulate all of the policy paper, human resource policy, financial policy, all the policy paper that you need for the system to work.
There were no policy at all.
Not at all. Today, the system is working at the Liberia National Authority. Today, we were able to help hundreds of disabled people all across the country, the length and breadth of Liberia, ranging from Kpan County to Cape Moserado to Kpan, ranging from Wodogisi to Putu Mountain.
Disabled people
Off this home, old age people, and invest into science and technology. Today, from Greensville City to Sanipoli City, all of our brothers and sisters that found themselves within that condition be benefiting. So we have done a lot with a period of time. So a comparison analysis between the past administration and the present administration. Under Joseph Yumaboka's supervision, as all of the money that was raised from the Liberia National Authority was given to Group of 77 on Maple Street. And the law says very clearly, it stated very clearly, it said that the revenue generated from the Liberia National Authority from the gameplay, it should be used for the disabled community. And the Group of 77 is a subset of the disabled community. At the end of the day, we noticed that bulk of his stepchildren, foster children were working at the Group of 77. So they were being paid huge salary from the lottery money that's being used for the disabled community. But today, under the watchful eye of Madam Joy Howard Taylor, all of the disabled organizations are talking about more than 185 disabled organizations in Liberia. Newwood has benefited from the Liberia National Authority and still benefiting.
Now let's just go back. I really want to get a clear understanding of this whole comparative analysis that will make him, trying to establish here. You said when the former vice president, Joseph Human Boyka, and the ambassador, who's now today, running as a president, he said when he was, supervising the institution, what happened? Because you made reference to monies being paid in.
Somebody, you listened to Councillor Gongro the last time on Spoon Radio, Spoon Television. He was very clear. It's because of the record of Joshua administration. He said the vice president was corrupt. Up to present, he cannot get account of the money that was raised from the Lebanon National Authority for the disabled community. You understand? But today, Sabbath, we have more than 160 students in Upper University, disabled students.
Now, Akami,
over the last time, Sabbath, you couldn't find a single student in university. Disabled student in university.
When then he was supervising.
He was supervising the lottery.
He said no single student.
No single student was.
Is that what the record shows?
The record shows that. Sabbath, they were called to the on radio. I'm on air. I'm not lying. I'm not creating stories. Under Joseph Human Boyka, not a single disabled student school fees or registration fee were being paid. But today, under the supervision of Madam Joa Howard Taylor, we get more than 160 students. We pay.
Now, when you're talking about Akami, we'll talk about that in totality. Why? Because we're trying to do that analysis here so that our people understand. Now, because the thing is, the reason why we invited to you, the thing is for people to elect a group of leaders or elect someone who's supposed to be a leader tomorrow, you should be able to look at their records, what they've done, whether they've been able to impact the society or the country or impact humanities.
As a supervisor of the National Authority with this month.
What's the interpretation of that?
It was by. Because the purpose in raising the institution created, they did not follow all the things that was in the book. They were pocketing the money on a daily basis. Like I told you, the money was paid directly into the pocket. The law says a chief superintendent from the office of the vice president, the president advisor for the office of the vice president shall serve as the board chairman. Do you know that the local authority bought a car for the chairman of the board, the men that work under the vice president as the chief officer? Do you know that?
They looked for bought a vehicle
for him. Do you know that?
Is that in the law?
No.
Do you have records to that? You have
records to prove.
You saw the records, you read it yourself?
The other report outlined all of these things. The money was not paid directly to the account. So we did the reconciliation. We noticed that part of this money was paid directly to the hands of the military authority in the office of the vice president. And this money was only flashed to the group of 27. Even at the group of 27, those guys that live at the group of 27 did not benefit.
They didn't benefit at all.
Not at all. That money was used to sponsor the lifestyles of the people. You know that the vice president wife was the head of group of 27. She makes all of her money from the group of 27. And under the law, the budget of group of 27 is in the office of the vice president budget. And the group of 27 is a subset of the disabled community. You have group of 27 in Sino, you have it in Nima, you have it in Grand Bassett, you have it in Riverside, you have it in Lofa County. But all of the institution was not benefiting, but bulk of the money on record, they were saying it to group of 27 on April Street. So we will talk about
headed by the
vice president wife. So we talk about, we said no. The law.
This is in contravention of the law.
The law is very clear. The law said the disabled community should benefit from the revenue generated from the lottery game. So what we first did, through the supervision of Madam Joa Howard Taylor, we had a meeting in her office, and she supervised that meeting. Saying, Reginald, the president put you into the place here to make the difference.
They changed the narrative.
When we look on the book, there were other institution operators paying money directly to the managing directors or the director general of the National Authority. So they went to work, they closed the market because the office of the VAP is not benefiting huge amount So they said only two spoke Betty community.
Money that should have gone to the disabled community.
The money that should have gone to the disabled community. They said only two companies should operate in Liberia, sport betting company. And they created this situation about 10 miles, 5 miles away from the mass. So Togo said, no. The law is very clear. The law says we issue lesson on a case-by-case basis. So we took over. Today, we employ more Liberians in the lottery sector, gaming sector, than any other organization, government entity. I can tell you that for free. Today, we get more than 5 pro betting companies. We took over, they came to us. We said, oh, when they never here, we get a made this thing here. So they said, no. We came to make a change. We ran on the march of the change. This place will not be a business of usual. So the department instructed us to do all of the necessary things that are on the book. Today, no one knew about lottery authority. They had the lottery authority on the table because they were benefiting immensely from the authority. When Joseph Boaka, his people were benefiting immensely from that authority. The last time I heard Mr. Boaka talking about George, we are a partner the disabled community. We read it, Mr. Boaka. We read it today. More than 15,000 of our people benefiting from the authority on a monthly basis.
On a monthly basis?
On a quarterly basis.
Quarterly?
Yes.
Well, what do you do for them?
On a monthly basis, like a student at the university level.
Okay.
Every month we give each student $25 to pay their transportation to go to school.
Disabled students?
Disabled students.
You pay them money
to go to school. $25. We pay their registration fees. For Thomas University, to Lofa County University, to Bomi College, to the University of Liberia, to Sunny County University, to Granger University, we paid every disabled student.
So that is across the entire country?
So they take the breadth and length of the country. Niba University, $25 per person to go to school.
And that was not happening before?
Not at all. Not at all. Today, none of our students, disabled students, pay a single cent at university level. You know the fees is free. Tuition is free. We pay the registration fees for every other student. Today, we have more than 60 disabled people, men and women. We empower them with small businesses. Some have freezers, some saying Doka Flare, some saying rubber ditches, some saying trash cart, some changing money. Today, all of the office home in the Republic of Liberia, what the basic receive full and non-full item from the lottery authority.
On a quarterly basis. Every 3 months.
Every 3 months. Under the rights for our Joseph Boaka, this will never happen. Because on Sunday they share a cup of rice to them. And the people still serving. Today, we have seen more than 3 persons, ladies, suffering from cancer, to India to go to hospital.
The National Lottery.
The National Lottery Authority. Today, when there is disaster occur in the country, like the last one in Nagbe town and into a farm, we provided food and non-food item there. When the houses in Nagbe town got burnt, when the president built the proper housing unit, we provided the mattresses for them. I heard Mr. Boaka talking about the black and the disabled people not be recognized by this government. Mr. Boaka, only the watchful eyes for the last 12 years. What are the records at the lottery authority? You squandered all of the opportunity Manasede gave you. You pocketed them, Mr. Boaka.
Again, squander? Are you bringing the issue of squandering again?
Yes, these are some of the things we're talking about. These are some of the things we're talking about. When I said he gave the old man the opportunity to serve, to supervise the agriculture sector and the lottery sector, he squandered all these opportunities. Look at the machines that were taken to Lofa County for agriculture purposes. All the people of time growing up, we knew that Lofa County is the bread basket of Liberia. The old man jumped Lofa County in the toilet. Excuse my language. What is Mr. Boaka record? Like Kami said this morning, this election is about records. This election is about records. We campaign on Georgia records, on Madam 12 Howard to the records. So Mr. Boaka has no record at all.
Now, so after you discovered, Mr. Nagbe, that monies that should have gone to the disabled people were used to purchase vehicle for a staff of the vice president, the former vice president, what did you do?
Look, the young man ran away.
He ran away?
Yes, after the audit, the guys get a green card in the pocket. So he used the name by Sierra Leone that would learn that he left the country that he went to the America. He lives in Minnesota today.
He lives in Minnesota?
Yes. Look.
He was in the office of the former vice president?
No, the other General.
Okay.
We noticed that the information they said this car was bought for, they said they bought a car.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot see the record of the car. But at the end of the day, we saw the car with the chief officer of the vice president. One clock car. So the auditors caught him, hands down. He have to run away. You know, a lot of things happened the last 12 years on Twitter Boka wise.
At the National Lottery? At
the National Lottery Authority. Today, all of our departments have vehicles. Today, we get...
Now, how many departments do you have?
We have about five departments.
And you bought a vehicle for each of them?
Every department have vehicles. We have staff buses, 2 buses. Today, we get one of the best server rooms in the country.
One of the best what?
Server room.
Okay.
Today, we have a accounting software that in the cloud, and we have it in another place. So tomorrow, when there's an audit, we just go to our cloud and take our audit. We take the hard copy of audit. Today, we write the GSC in the annual basis to come and audit us.
You write the GSC?
Yes.
You call for your own audit?
Call for our own audit. We met the place in the toilet to the extent that there were no...
What is the basis of that? Is it because your hands are clean or what?
No, the basis is because our hands are clean and we want to disprove.
Okay.
Those guys that said that we are incompetent. Georgia do not have the education to lead the country. That's the reason we want to disprove them. And what I'm saying to this trouble, the guys to the Union Party know that very well. The last time in neighbor on the radio, they were a very sharp IUA, and my friend and brother now told them that all what Reginald is saying is very true. Today in Nima County, I mean, you come to Nima, maybe hopefully by Friday, we got a rehab center in Nima County. We are the only government institution that take free and not full attention to rehab, to the rehab. Our brother lives in leprosy. We'll be going there.
Now, so let me ask you about the source of all the source of funding for all what you are doing. Where do you get the money from?
It's very clear about that. The law says that there should be a lesson fee. So the fees that have been paid to the authority should be used for the administrative running of the authority. Then we should conduct the national lotto, which is 590 game. But we're going through the process. We want to outsource it. So pretty soon we'll be outsourcing it.
Okay.
So the revenue from that game should be used to help the disabled community, orphanage home, the aged, and other people.
That's why the law that created.
That's the law says.
Okay.
But because that we are not operating this game, the one that should be used for the administrative running of the authority, we take out 200,000 on an annual basis to use it to help our disabled people and other institutions that falls directly on us.
Okay.
That's the reason you see today we get a lot of students in the university level. So what? I have become guest speaker now for both the 10 schools. They have been in society. We just get the 100% cement to complete the office.
I've been to society.
Yes. We work with every sector of our society. So these are things that were there. So what? When you guys play blind eyes to them, they decided to enrich themselves. When people say that we corrupt, they look at the records on the book of these guys that call us corrupt people. You just laugh. Make it to us about Mr. Bwakai and Mr. Bwakai squandered all of the opportunity Manasseh gave him. The natural authority and the agriculture sector. Our records will prove all of them of footing.
Now, so what is we will be going to the runoff on the 14th of November, just 2 days to my birthday, surely. So, how are you in touch with those, disabled community, those, brothers and sisters that you are impacting their lives? Are you in regular touch with them?
They are very serious. If lecture is here today, tomorrow morning, Mr. President getting 90% of the disabled community voting for him. I can say it without fear of failure. So, if there is election today, Mr. President will beat Mr. Walker face down. On the day of resurrection, he will never resurrect. The disabled community is so zealous that he has spread the momentum to see how best to get Mr. President elected because of his work with the period of time with them. There's a man that will call you early in the morning when there's a crisis within the disabled community. My people, Reggie, where are you? I'm very days. Immediately, we move in.
And those resources were there before you came.
It was there, so what? I'm not joking. When we took over, all the kingdom all say, oh, man, they place here, you can be what when they place here, you can do this when they place here. They tested our resilience, they tested our integrity.
They saw you would have operated the place, like business as usual.
Exactly so. But today, somebody, you know how many persons play in lottery game today? You know how many people benefiting from all the gaming institution today? You know how many of our friends? On the report, we get more than 20,000 persons, more than 50,000 persons that benefiting from the gaming center today. That put money in the pockets of people every Friday, every weekend. Because we created a space for it.
Okay.
You have bed to mass, you get peanut bed, you get doors bed, you get windows, you get gold bed. We created a space that people can have the opportunity to go where to go.
And all of them are paying royalties to you.
We are paying royalties. We could be more money to government revenue now.
We contribute to government revenue as well.
Apart from the license fees used for administrative running of the authority, people pay revenue taxes to government. It only tax 20%, 4%. So the NRA generate more revenue from the gaming sector. Today you see hospital being built, you see the roads and everything. Lottery is providing some of the resources.
Okay. We're not pocketing them as usual.
No,
as before.
We're not dancing with Judah Baka's son that we're doing all alone at the lottery already. No way. Today, 2017, during the election time, one of the people came to me and said, one of the guys, it's a United Party man, he works there. He said, Chief, your own leadership is very different. It's very different because, we went to this place with passion. Because we know that we are all Liberians. No, everyone will not be in the same boat of the CDC.
Surely.
So we created an avenue that we should work together as a team. But during the time, 2017, no one could talk about CDC during elections. But today, they can have meetings in our offices. We pass by them. We give them the opportunity to talk. Today, some of them running after our jobs. But we are focused because our records are elusive. They are cleared. Our records are there. We are sons and daughters of Judge Ria. Whenever you hurt us, we say, come in. We forgive you. The place is sound and running.
Impacting the lives of the disabled community.
100%.
I'll be opening the lines 100%. Very soon. I hope that I can get more calls from people who are in the disabled community to just, call us and either confirm or deny what, Reginald Nagbe is talking about today. He's saying, look, our administration has, done a lot for the people in the disabled community.
Look, it's about the National Commission Disabled. That act was all in the corridor of the legislature. When Mr. President came, he immediately because he has passion for the disabled people.
Okay.
Today, we have the commission headed by a disabled lady that is working very hard. What is it with that suburb? Suburb, Mr. President records, we gave you the second term. So look at the road from ELBC Junction to our I want you talking about the whole community. Look at the number of economic activities in the community today. The Bagua Avenue. I want you talking about Alice Brazil.
Surely.
Brazil, 40 years ago, since 40 years ago, today, the people in Brazil from Virginia, Iron Gate, to up to Lakere, they are benefiting immensely from electricity.
So you're amongst them?
No.
Okay.
But I know that if you can read Lakere or read the Packer Corner.
Okay, so you haven't received here yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Look at from Ganta to Sanikwere. Look at from Ganta to Lokatu. Look at from Banga to Lofa. Look at Johnsonville, suburb. I spent more than 40 years in Johnsonville. That corridor there between Johnsonville, Trials Market, and that place. Was any point in time that work was a death trap. You have to put your clothes in a plastic bag. You wear your short trousers. You come as far as Jara Church. Then you beg someone sharp. You dress up in that place to go to work. But today, we get a road from Trials Market as far as my backlit. Not just the road, we have street lights along the road. So, Mr. President, we know his record. Look at the hospitals. Embry Hospital, the Fuji Military Hospital, the one in Weber says. Compare JFK 12 years to prison. And all of the thinking for our domestic resources and collected revenue. Mr. President has done much. Is everything roses? No. But we need an opportunity to end this thing.
And to do more. 0776 540.
And I also want to talk to the people from the Southeast. I want to say thank you for voting for the president 85%. Because they believe that it is only judge that can play the role from Grand Bassa to Grand Crew. They know that. That he want to echo BCL. Atatro.
Okay. 0776540987 or better still 0880-514-096. That's the numbers to call, and you are live on the SMS this morning. Again, 0776-540-987 or better still 0880-514-096. You call those numbers, you are live on the SMS. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sokojo.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Let me say good morning to the studio girl. Someone this is Mike Bemele calling from Russell Street, the Canada Grand Pastor Country, one of the family.
Let's hear from you.
Look, Mr. Sokojo, the studio girls are selling. Look, except you get eye, you don't see. But we see what the government have done for a short little period of time. For 1930 or 1840 but what this government has done for this country, we are seeing it. If we talk about disabled, in Grand Bassa here, we see what the government is doing for disabled. Look at what the first little bill here for disabled. Look at what the president is doing for the disabled in Grand Bassa. Then someone will say he's not doing nothing. Are they daydreaming? Then they work for the government, most of them work for the government, they serving the government for the bad, Mr. Sokojo. We will not set a law to happy. Because we must go for a second law. We are going all up here. I must not support our members and we are going to stand by the citizen and the government. We in the government will make sure, Mr. Sokojo, that the president will dominate the public targets in this country. Thank you very much. Let me tell you again, thank you very much.
Many thanks as well. We really appreciate your time. Let's take this caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I want to say good morning to you and good morning to your main listening on this morning.
Yes, go ahead. Hello?
Yes, sir, my name is Sai Kuma, and I'm calling the money from Fubia this morning in Ghana View.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, okay. So we're one of the beneficiaries of the Labrador National Lotto Authorities because it came here with a brand new flood laughter for us. Because we are young people, most often we need to assemble at this intellectual center and we to find it difficult for us to watch TV or things. But the director team that on Nagbe is surprising us. He decided to give up France in us. He said this one is going to vision for them. A fast of us was sharp because we wrote many institutions in Liberia for us to see somebody to help come and decide to donate that to us. We the young people were pleased. This one most often, like I said, anywhere you go, most of someone you have done for us. Decide to support the president because before for you to see a director to come and contribute to young people was difficult. Based on that, you must get us to our phone. Also, that's why we're making. That's why he started in the vote. That's the first time for the president to win this district. This should not talk. We are used to our vote. Honestly, say that's why when you don't vote, that's why we're consistently supporting the president. Thank you very much for the time.
Many thanks, many thanks. Listen, this caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, this is Reginald, your regular caller, listener, local campaign, who are number 2 this morning. So about this morning, you begin my day. Through the beginning of your show, you said the comment is about me, it's about you, it's about other people. But that what made the government qualify because those officers, like one of my brother was a disabled during the past government, he was controlling certain portion of this organization. When the white people came to us, told them not to say, yeah, you're benefiting. The man said, no, I am not benefiting. That has no law in here. But we thank God with those who commit the government, they God give us long life. I was second time, so we are just get together. We say, we are. Thank you so much.
Many thanks, many thanks. This caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. This is Eric Diaz-Square, and I join you from Zoeju.
Let's hear from you.
Some of us, we are living witness to our brother who is in studios when it comes to the disabled community. Just few months ago, when the party that is in power now came into Grand Jide County, they noticed that the disabled communities of Grand Jide County do not have a place to stay. And the party went and bought 2 lots of land that were supposed to build their offices on for the smooth operations of their activities. So what the brother is saying there is clear true that this government is looking into the directions of every sector of life, and we should appreciate it. So I want to say thank you to him and thank you to the leadership who are spearheading all of those areas that immensely making the tremendous effort to improve the life of our people. Thank you very much.
Many thanks, many thanks, many thanks. Good morning. Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, sir. Let's hear from you.
As from now on, anybody that will go in studio, let's talk about the posting. Let us talk to the Liberian people to see the work that President Weah is doing. If all our posting will help, Joe Bwaga will not be your President Weah neck to neck. Those of us President Weah have incorporated to be the people to encourage Liberians to love this president. We are the very one that are serving the president to the back. If you look at the 15 counties today, all the local authorities, they should be the people to encourage electors to love this government. But they did their own, they did what they want to do, and the Liberian people are vexed. If they left with President Weah alone, this country will be a good country. But the followers of President Weah, they're not doing well. So, if you come from your sector, pick the Liberian people. Go to them. Don't be boasting that President Weah will get it around one landslide. President Weah will be the one face to the ground. We say all these things, Joe Biden was sticking to our neck here. Thank you very much.
Let's take this caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Blessing G marvelous video. I'm joining from the Pizzo Bell.
Let's hear from you.
Yeah, let me appreciate you this morning for the top of the discussion. You see, we are the citizens in Liberia. We have a heart and mind to tell the president. But let me tell you something. We have picture of some cabinet ministers then who betrayed the struggle of President George Manawiya.
Okay, we're not talking about that now. We're not talking about cabinet ministers betraying the struggle of President. No, we're not talking about that. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm willing to call from my current resident.
Let's hear from you.
You know, actually, thank you so much, and see you there. You know, whatever God had destined for you, no man can go against it. People will try their weak way from a human standpoint, but President William was put into office by God's divine empowerment. Nobody from anywhere, Benin or any part of the world, no matter whatever you do, he should remain our president. I want to encourage us to remain, reverse, and they should not be complacent. The runner, let's make them to know that indeed is God who has created everything we are. Thank you so much.
Many thanks, many thanks. Good morning. We'll take about 4 or 5 calls and we'll wrap it up. Good morning.
Good morning, Togo. Let me say good morning to your studio guest.
Yes, sir.
I'm the youth activist of Israel Kogwe, and I'm from my Weaver community. So that I listen to your studio guest. What my concern has to do with the Liberal Literature Office. There is about there's a help the disabled. Now, that means people go there and give money for the disabled people. I'm kind of asking your studio guest for transparency. If they're taking money for in-app talks, please let them cut the name there. One man manager go take money for any boss and go in supermarket, go buy expired supermarket in there, then go give it to the disabled people. No, they are saying no to it.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Many thanks. You'll respond to that. Good morning. Good morning. Hello?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
And good morning to the consumer Liberian. My name is Abraham Political Mojisetu, and I call from the headquarters of the Veterans Bureau on the most Togaba Avenue this morning. Thank you for inviting Mr. Nagbe, the head of the Lottery Authority. I think he one government official who make the president to tap the first round of elections because based on hard work and commitment, the lottery sector is visible now in the eyes of the Liberian people. We can have 15 or 20 government officials like him. I think will come to win the one round video. But I'm appealing to the Liberian people. Please, we are in campaign time. Vote number 2 on the ballot paper for President George Manawiya, so we can do more development for you. Thank you for the opportunity to get a positive mindset. We can make my life a better place.
Okay, we'll take 2 more calls and we'll wrap it up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
My name is Anthony D. Culver, sir.
Let's hear from you.
I think calling from H3 Single.
Let's hear from you, Chief.
My concern has to do with the information and dissemination, right? All these things are happening in the country, but it's hard also. It is today I'm getting clear information that these people are working for the disabled, but the message is not going. So how do you expect the government to know what they don't know? Every day people are saying nothing the president is doing, nothing the government is doing. They are doing nothing at all. But then, yet they are doing things, but the information is not covering. So we ask the people at least to become on the air as they are doing, to get the information to the country, to the world at large, to know that the president is working. Not people saying on the side, saying the poll is not working, and what is going on, and the information is not disseminating.
Okay. Medicines. We'll take 2 more calls and we'll wrap it up. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Yes, let's hear from you.
Yeah, on the show. Well, put me on the show.
Yeah, but you are talking. Now go ahead.
Okay. I'm Chief MK Kola calling from Boraville. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You've been listened to.
Chief MK Kola calling from Boraville, but I'm based in Kpan. Yeah, I'm calling for the disabled community, but I'm not on air.
You are on air.
Okay, you see, not everything that grave look like gold. The western region, we have noticed that most of the disabled people are suffering. In the western region, in the area of Kpan, in the area of bombing, and in the area of Bapolo, we have been traveling from place to place, and I've even been in contact with some of the Secretary General of the albino community. And even some of them told me about the situation. So I mean, not everything like this is a goal.
Okay, you made your point already. Let's take this last caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir George.
Yes, sir.
So my name is F. Augustine Koklu Junior Bedeste Kofi Gobin. I join you from Zosa District to be precise school near Yemake. Let me say thank you ever so much for that tremendous and deliberation of the studio guest. You know, it is about know that, like I said, when there's someone that been living on YouTube that can arguably argue the level of work president we have done. That even in 2017, the Paul Lofa can just consider here to have been no go Zoom, but you saw what happened just October 10 election that other 7% went as far as that is, 27%. So that alone speaks for you. You can't tell me we young people at the level of this county Lofa, where today some of just take by and go to university free. Our little brother and sister situation are being free. Our little brother and sister was being free. So there's no way that you feel we'll turn our back to this particular president who has just been less than 6 years and we've seen the level of development. I traveled to Kuala before I saw the massive development that people running tension line. Sooner or later you will see electricity in that part of Liberia. So there's no way we are telling young people across the land and back of Lofa County to come in their number come November 14th to massively vote president we have for the second term.
Okay. Many thanks. So we go back to our studio guests to respond and then get his parting comment.
So, but I think all of the callers, I commended us, for the work with the period of time. But one of them talk about the boxes that are around the country or within business places. And young men at the local authority, we don't take cash. We send people to collect this morning. We send someone from finance, from welfare and compliance. They collect them and sign a paper to the place or the supervisor at the place they took the money from. That money is being deposited directly into the account of the Liberia National Authority. These are some of the money that we use to do all of the things we're doing. But somebody, I just want to add my voice to many of the callers. We graduated from the first one already. We got about 44% plus. We're going to the second one. I just want to encourage other people from all walks of life to go out, November 14, to vote for George Manuel. When you see how the man and a woman, the first thing to consideration is we talk about gender equality. We need to get voices to in our country. I need the man is the head, the deputy that woman. The woman get hit her own head. Our people from all around the country, as soon as you get to that place there, that will number 2, those son, see that man and that woman and just check it. We're appealing to all you people because there are a lot of things going on. You listen to Ambassador Boaka the last time. The man said they take over to sack all the people coming. The man say all the road the president facing, he will stop them. So I beg you people, people that live on Ralphie Highway, Magibi, this is time to appreciate the president. People that live in Nima County, to my in-laws, we are appealing to you. Enter Edith, thank you for joining us. I know your strength in Nima County. To Honorable Benjamin Ured, thank you for coming on board. To all of the investment of the period of time, it is time for the work from community to community to talk to our people. If you can speak Kru, speak Kru. If you speak Gisi, speak Gisi. That makes sure we get the bloody nose on the more footing.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Man, thanks. This is Reginald Nagbe. He's the head of the National Lottery. You've been my guests on the first lab